Video from that scene of yesterday, you guys will remember, you've seen all of it by now. It just showed the sidewalk strewn with glasses, with shoes, with articles of clothing. You know, somebody being hit by that vehicle hard enough to be knocked out of their shoes. Right across from the street from us, this is a murder scene. You know, our public safety analyst telling us this is the largest murder in Ontario's history. The MP for this region, for Willowdale, is Mr. Ali Ehsassi. Welcome to your morning this morning. I'm sorry about the loss to your community. You had just come back from the Liberal convention in Halifax. You were in Ottawa yesterday in question period when you heard what happened in your riding.
Well, when I heard first, I was trying to piece together all the information that was available, and I was going to the media and to social media. But then, of course, at times like this, one wants to be with their family and their loved ones. So I came back as soon as I possibly could. Lots
of questions this morning, and we'll learn more as this investigation unfolds. But what are constituents saying to you who are calling your office? What do they want to know?
Well, a lot of constituents have come forward with beautiful ideas as to what we should be doing during the course of the next several days. And truly, it's very, very tragic what we have seen, but we have also seen incredible people coming forward, assisting first responders with their duties. We have seen police officers doing an incredibly professional job. I had the opportunity yesterday to go to the command center, and I know that officers from over 100 units have come together to ensure that they do an incredibly thorough investigation.
The businesses in this area are closed for the time being because of the investigation. You mentioned to me that when constituents are calling your office, it's not so much with questions, but more of offers of help.
Absolutely. Everyone's coming up with different ideas as to how we can all come together and make sure that we're resilient and that we continue to be the best city in the world.
Yeah, we were taking a look at some of these posters together. This is sort of the makeshift memorial. There are some plans in the works for either a memorial or a vigil, and your office is working on coordinating that. But what do you see when you look at the writing on these posters?
I see an outpouring of emotion. The interesting thing is, as you know, this is a richly diverse writing, and you will also see that there are sentiments in various different languages, which is quite beautiful.
English, we've seen Spanish, Farsi, just really reflective of the community that is here.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll continue to check in with you in the days to come. Thanks so much for being with us this morning.
I appreciate it.
Lindsey and Ben, just before I send things back to you, I wanted to show you a little bit of this memorial that we've been talking about this morning. It has grown in the hours that we've been here. You know, it started by two local residents who ran up the street. They grabbed some poster board and some tape and just said, people need a place where that they can grieve and send their messages. So I'm going to get Pat to follow me along. You know, they've left a roll of tape and some extra cardboard here in case people want to add to it. We counted this morning, there's 21 signs up already. They're full, some markers there. Some of the messages, and we mentioned, you know, there are various languages, but this one stood out to me. So sorry about whatever happened yesterday. God bless Canada. It just speaks to the fact that people aren't sure. You know, here's a young woman just leaving a message this morning saying, rest in peace, with the date and hashtag Toronto Strong. And that's, you know, the hashtag that's been going around as people are leaving their thoughts and their questions as to what happened. This is also one, you know, it's the messages from kids often that stand out to me. This one that says, we feel so sad for you, and little drawings. And, you know, just from speaking to some of the witnesses, we know that children were potential victims in this attack that happened yesterday. It really does hit at the core of the city of Toronto. You know, we were just talking to the MP who reminded us this is one of the most diverse cities in all of Canada, and you see that in the languages and the sentiments that have been left here at this memorial.